Welcome. Good evening from here. Good night, good morning, depending on where you're watching from. Just before we sleep, in my own time zone and in the Biafran time zone, I just want us to refresh our memories, maybe for like half an hour or 45 minutes thereabouts. Vicky Jones, Odu Peace, Amaechi Jonas, thank you for joining. Let's quickly just refresh our memory with some of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's classics and any other thing that we might add. Let's quickly go there. We start with this. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Nas Uzoku, thank you.
To understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to say that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world.
And very soon, they will buy over some of you.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Obad, Yasika, and Ifajima are still in some of you.
Yes.
When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing.
Never.
You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Eheri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Oraeri, the same God of Uweri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who we are chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who, from their mother's womb, they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome.
Mountains.
And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Thank you. All right. A lot more of things I just show us. There's a lady, I'm going to bring her video. She asked a very, very vital question. I want to bring it up. I'll bring it up and then let me see. I'll bring it up and then we'll listen to it. We'll go back to Mazin and Bitam. I hope it's going to play. Let me first of all refresh myself. A minute. Refresh myself. Casey Records, I see you. Thank you. Okay.
So I have a question for Nigerians in particular, non-Igbo Nigerians. For context, I myself am Yoruba, but the things that have been happening lately, me personally, I'm not understanding anymore. I'm just not. And my question is, please indulge me. The non-Igbo people who don't want Igbo people around anymore, which that's just a fact at this point, that there's a certain percentage of the population who just don't want them around anymore. And that's what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Right. My question is, what's the plan? Where do you want them to go? What is it exactly that you want? And please, actually, this is legitimately my curiosity. I need to understand because I do not understand. I do ask for two things. One, please remain respectful. In this whole last couple of weeks, it really seems like people seem to lack manners, or whatever manners they have gone with the wind, and so has most of their common sense. But if you are unable to stay respectful, I will either ignore you or even delete your comment. Like, that energy is not needed here. Two, if you know that you're a somewhat incoherent person, i.e., you are unable to articulate yourself, this ain't for you. Please sit this one out and just be a spectator and watch. To be honest, at this point, I don't even know if anybody's going to respond to this, but I am genuinely curious because let's be honest, right? The two options, from what I understand, just logically, is you want them to go back to where they came from, their land. Okay. If they go back and then they say, fine, we don't even want to be a part of Nigeria anymore. That's basically what happened with Biafra, yeah? Y'all are the same people who kind of, the subset of people who wanted them to leave is the exact same subset of people who are against Biafra. So what is it that these people want? Do you want them to disappear from the face of the earth? Because there's a name for that. I'm pretty sure that is called genocide, and that tends to be how that starts. But please indulge me. Again, if you're gonna be disrespectful, all this ekpe, all this insult, I actually think, and like just getting angry for no reason, I actually think it is a sign of lack of intelligence, to be very honest. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm hoping to see what responses people have. Feel free to respond with video, messages underneath my video. So I have a
this is a very intelligent lady, very intelligent Yoruba sister, asking her fellow one Nigerians or Nigerians. You understand? Because she has come to the point where she has seen the onslaught against Ndibo. You know, go back home, go back to where you come from. You are not, Yoruba land is not your land, the Omo Igbo and all that, what have you. And she came out with this question. I'm going to repeat it again. It's a very short video. And then I don't think I'm ready to analyze it because she's just asking a question. So if you happen to be a one Nigerianist and you come across this her question, I happen to pick it up on the internet, you can as well go on the comment section and answer to that question. You know, maybe when I see some of your response in the comment section, I might be pushed to respond, you know, to them. But for now, just answer her questions. Those of you that are just, you know, being very myopic, being very insensitive, I don't know how else to describe you. But listen to her and then you answer her question. Okay? I will repeat it again. Is it 2 minutes and 51 minutes, 2 minutes and 51 seconds video?
Question for Nigerians in particular, non-Igbo Nigerians. For context, I myself am Yoruba, but the things that have been happening lately, me personally, I'm not understanding anymore. I'm just not. And my question is, please indulge me. The non-Igbo people who don't want Igbo people around anymore, which that's just a fact at this point, that there's a certain percentage of the population who just don't want them around anymore. And that's what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Right. My question is, what's the plan? Where do you want them to go? What is it exactly that you want? And please, actually, this is legitimately my curiosity. I need to understand because I do not understand. I do ask for 2 things. One, please remain respectful. In this whole last couple of weeks, it really seems like people seem to lack manners, or whatever manners they have gone with the wind, and so has most of their common sense. But if you are unable to stay respectful, I will either ignore you or even delete your comment. Like that energy is not needed here. 2, if you know that you're a somewhat incoherent person, i.e., you are unable to articulate yourself, this ain't for you. Please sit this one out and just be a spectator and watch. To be honest, at this point, I don't even know if anybody's going to respond to this, but I am genuinely curious because let's be honest, right? The 2 options, from what I understand, just logically, is you want them to go back to where they came from, their land. Okay. If they go back and then they say, fine, we don't even want to be a part of Nigeria anymore, that's basically what happened with Biafra, yeah? Y'all are the same people who kind of, the subset of people who wanted them to leave is the exact same subset of people who are against Biafra. So what is it that these people want? Do you want them to disappear from the face of the earth? Because there's a name for that. I'm pretty sure that is called genocide, and that tends to be how that starts. But please indulge me. Again, if you're gonna be disrespectful, all this ekpe, all this insult, I actually think, and like just getting angry for no reason, I actually think it is a sign of lack of intelligence, to be very honest. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm hoping to see what responses people have. Feel free to respond with video, messages underneath my video, comments, whatever.
Thank you. I don't know her name, but that was very, very spot on. Very spot on. All right. What's going to happen here is that I will go back and pick another video from our leader, Mazin Nambikano. Go pick video. All right. Okay, let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. All right, let's see this. Let's see this one.
It is only INEC that decides the results of elections in Nigeria, not your PVC. The sooner you understand this, the better for you. Your PVC is useless. It is only INEC that decides the results of elections in Nigeria, not your PVC. The sooner you understand this, the better for you. Your PVC is useless. The same way they used Okadibo to rubbish Zeke. I remember Okadibo in MPN calling Zeke a mosquito, or the rant of a mosquito, whatever. The same people killed Chuba Okadibo. A very brilliant mind, once again. More recently, they now use the same criminals, now clamoring for Igbo presidency. You see them not, Igbo presidency, Igbo presidency. You think they have something upstairs. They have nothing upstairs. All of them. Umahi wants Igbo, Umahi, yes, you want Igbo presidency? Oh, Ocho Sokalo, you want Igbo presidency? Oh, maybe even Nwobodo, you want Igbo presidency? Yes. Now let me ask you a question. When Ekwueme came out to contest in 1999 Igbo presidency, what did you do in Jos, Ocho Sokalo? You betrayed Ekwueme. You voted for Obasanjo. Jos PDP convention in 1999. So that time, Igbo presidency wasn't good, or wasn't good enough. It's now that you want it, yes? And now let us go to Dave Umahi. Your own brother Peter Obi who contested with Atiku under your own political party. You were in PDP, but you delivered the Ebonyi State to APC against your own brother. Now you want to contest because you felt that should Peter Obi go and succeed and become VP to Atiku, after 8 years or thereabout, or after 4 years, Peter Obi will naturally succeed and become the president of the zoo, thereby spoiling your own chances. What did you do? What did you do, I ask? You campaigned against your own brother, against your own fellow Igbo brother. Now you're talking about Igbo presidency. I just want to prove to the world that these people are just criminals, a gang of thieves, all of them. After campaigning against Ekwueme, all of them, do you know that the entire PDP caucus from the East never voted for Ekwueme? So they were asking themselves, how come your own brothers don't want to vote for you? Or Joseph Carlo was there. Some people are championing, yeah, he should be the president. But Ekwueme served Shagari very well. Never stole a dime. In fact, bankrolled MPN. He was a multimillionaire and is very successful architect in the USA before he came back. Very wealthy man. Ekwueme. Ojus Okalo, did you vote for Ekwueme in 1999? Now that you're campaigning for Igbo presidency, was Ekwueme running for Igbo presidency? Dave Umahi, Igbo presidency is our turn. When your brother Peter Obi was campaigning, did you campaign for him? Did you vote for him? Despite the fact that he is your brother in the same political party. That is why all this your nonsensical Igbo presidency is dead on arrival. When we were doing Biafra, did you support anybody? Instead, you call the army to come and kill us. And now you want us, you want to go to Abuja You send their force now, they'll bring they'll bomb everybody to death. They are Igbo presidency, useless set of idiots, traitors and betrayers. Jim Wobodo, in 1999 in Jos, you were speaking Hausa. You are speaking Hausa. In Jos in 1999, you campaigned against your brother. Now you are talking about Igbo presidency. Dear me. Igbo presidency, there, useless people. There is something I want to tell all of you. We hope, pray, and know that Biafra will come or the zoo will be destroyed before 2023. Of course, everybody knows that. It's given. COVID-19 saved them last year. We won't save them again. This year, the vaccine is out. Instead of an Igbo man to be the president, or Yoruba for that matter, let Fulani continue. It is called Mirina Mohuana Manna Yubu. Since you people prefer to be slaves, because if we allow any of you idiots to enter into Asarok, after about 4 or 5 years or 6, Fulani will take it back for eternity. You would have benefited from your own wickedness and evil. So you know what is going to happen? If Fulani are smart enough, they should continue. They can, ever saw what happened all over the world. The rigging of election these days is just is given. It is no longer a big deal. As long as you're proclaimed the winner, that's it. If Fulani are very smart, they will continue in office. They will continue in the zoo, in their zoo. Of course, we are living. We're not going to stay there. That is why you don't want to support Biafra. Because of presidency. So you and your friends can now be eating money. You buy your own houses in Dubai. You want to be like Atiku. You want to be like, your wife want to be like, what's her name? Aisha. Flying private jet to Dubai for shopping. Meanwhile, we are dying. We want people to understand this. DSS especially, no matter how many groups, fake groups you create, because every day you create a fake group. Igbo, Ohanese, Igbo in the diaspora, including men and women and children. This group now says we don't want to listen to Nnamdi Kanu. As if writing.
I think I will do something. If you want to, somebody say, I'm just checking to make sure the program is still running, to answer the question of the lady without prejudice. All right, GT Joy Johansson. I would like to put the link up, or you might as well call the phone number I'll put up here if you want to say something about that first video, okay? But meanwhile, let me finish playing this one.
Writing this junk will make any iota of difference. Do you think it makes us more popular? Of course, yes. Do you think it will make any difference? Will change our mind? The zoo, they're not that stupid, though. You know, I told you during NSAS campaign, some of you never realized this. We outnumbered the Nigerian army by 100,000 people to 1. They are nothing. We outnumbered them. We outnumbered the Nigerian army. Do you see when people came out on the streets for NSAS protest? They were nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. We outnumbered them. You people must prepare for a revolution. A very bloody one. Very, very bloody, I tell you. As I said, if you don't know what is involved in a revolution, please don't come out. What we are not going to allow are Fulani terrorists from Mali and Senegambia to take our land over. It cannot happen. Instead of this yam not to cook, let every firewood finish. I'm trying to translate. Kama jigeshe nkugu. And things are going to happen. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm telling you now, people. Who did you tell? Did you tell us? I am telling you now that things are going to happen. If you're looking for Eastern Security Network, please go into the nearest forest. And as I pointed out, As you're going, make sure that you have written your will, because you will die there. Go and check the history anywhere in the world. Once you raise a gun, you don't bring it down until you're successful or until you're dead. One of the two must happen. So anybody thinking that we are going somewhere, you are grossly mistaken. It doesn't matter who you're working for. It doesn't matter the intelligence agency you're working for. It doesn't matter how you try to couch your stupidity, ignorance, and treachery. It doesn't matter the language you're trying to use. We are pursuing freedom. And the zoo doesn't understand peaceful agitation. I'm not asking for trouble, but they don't understand it. We took our people, destroyed synagogues. You need water?
I've put up the link there. Somebody was asking where is the link. I saw one prof there.
So you want us to put our arms again? They will come again and they will arrest people and they will kill people again? Of course not. Anybody who does that is a complete idiot. Complete idiot. Those that they appointed in the Umahi is trying to appoint, they want to set up a parallel security outfit. I say, go ahead. Nobody will even turn up. Go ahead now. You can get your political party agents, as you did, get them into upper auditorium or whatever auditorium you have in Abakaliki and give them some money. And they can sustain this very campaign forever and ever. We're not going back. Huh? You don't know that? No, we're not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. It can never be fixed. The Hausa Fulani people, we are told by the British that they have the right to rule in perpetuity Nigeria. The British in 1953 and 57 were involved in a massive fraud to rig the census results. In other words, they skewed the numbers to always favor the Hausa Fulani people that they may remain in power. And the reason for that is that the British is scared that the Biafran people, especially the Igbos, are somehow human, that we can think properly. Yeah. And we have the oil. The oil wells is in the oil wells, the reserves, everything is where we come from. We are under the bondage of the zoo because a few idiots want to be president of Nigeria. Because after that, then what happens? All of them killing themselves over Jonathan presidency from the so-called Niger Delta or Yoruba that was dying because of Obasanjo presidency. Where are they today? They are still the ones crying that things are not okay. So you think as an Igbo man, if you're there for 8 years, somehow, miraculously, you will change anything? You don't sit right and they killed him. Use your brain. It was meant to be Alex Ekweme after Shagari. Buhari overthrew the government, 1983. Some of you don't know history. Rather than allow an Igbo man to become the president, they did a coup. Some of you need to reason very well.
All right. We'll still bring another message if we don't have so much of engagement here. Prof. Data O, you're welcome.
Yeah, good day, Raf. Are you hearing me?
Live and direct.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to say Dalo. Fella. God bless you. And I have to commend you because, Ima, these days, there are a lot of news. People say Simon Ekpas has been bought over, but I don't believe that. You see, some people should think, how can someone be bought over and the Nigerian government will be after him?
After him.
It's not possible. How can somebody be bought over and people are afraid of his seat at home? Some people should think better. Yeah. And there's something in the video, though I didn't start listening to you, there's something that was said in what you played that I liked. It has been made clear, you made it clear that it's not today the DOS have been duplicating themselves to cause havoc. People should think about that. You understand? This Biafra struggle is not something that's a play. And again, this video you played really made it clear that the Igbo presidency were just, or Igbo people should stop. They should stop joking. We can't get, even if it's put on track. It is the same Igbos. There are a lot of Igbos. I call it, they have eaten Jacob's porridge. They will still make sure that the Igbo man won't get the presidency. So the best thing for us is this Biafra of a thing, because I've looked at it. You see, I have spoken on some platforms. There's one thing I've observed: the Yorubas are very trickish, very sublime. I attended a federal school, so it was there I knew them. One thing I know with them is once you are with them in a deal, these guys, when you're in a deal with these guys, like there's something that happened. Let me simply, when I was in boarding school, when we want to carry out a kind of rebellion, we discuss, everybody will discuss together. It is them that will sell us, the Yorubas. That's when I noticed their crooked deal. That's how they do. You would think you're together at the end of this. So people should just realize we should leave that country. Then for Britain, I keep sorry to say, some people may not like what I will say. If I am a god, you see Britain, I go kill him. No, the truth is it. See, I tell people, you see, all the corruption on earth is traceable to Britain. Britain ruled France. They taught them corruption. Britain ruled US. The same thing. They can also say the same thing. And I remember Howard Sweet, he mentioned that, I saw it when he spoke on Facebook, that census, the first census, they have not counted the things. Britain already went to declare the results. And Howard Smith, that was against all those, they're evil. They made sure that man, a Cambridge graduate, didn't get any job. The man went and got a job in post office. They traced him and made sure he lost that job. That's to show you how bad Britain. No, that's to show you how bad Britain is. And I also tell people, my just 1 to 3 command secondary school at Abakaliki, there's something I observed then, because the school is simply a federal school made for the army. Then a lot of barrack boys, there's something I observed. It was then I found out that all the military installations were built in the north. Britain did this thing ahead of time because they knew that if these people don't have their power, they won't be able to, contend with any person that rises up against them. So Britain knew what they did. Check it. You go and check all the military installations in Nigeria and the north. All of them and the north. They just I just pray God will help us. And you all know what's going on. I don't know much, but there's a news I heard. They said Nnamdi Kanu may go deaf. Wickedness. Put someone in dungeon. The court has released him. They don't want to release him. And it pains me in Nigeria how some people are trying to paint the thing. Trying to paint it. And that he's not meant to. Why? He's meant to be released. Boko Haram will do something. You won't catch them. I learned Yerima, governor of Zamfara State, is now trying to speak low. He's now saying that the bandits, they are people that are unfortunate, that they should be subjected to kind of education that will bring down their brain level. What kind of rubbish is that? They should stop fooling us. We should stop fooling us. So it's high time most Nigerians, the Igbos, the Biafrans, you realize there's no need staying in that country. We should think of our exit. And the better we think, focus our mind on it, that is how we should not be deceived. I learned one of Ojuku's either offsprings said that many Igbos don't think about Biafra. It's a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell.
Yes.
So my brother, jisie n'ike n'ihu na-eme ọ dịrị ofele, whatever. Ọ dịrị ofele cha-cha.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Hello, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Igbo Bia, do you want to join us?
Yeah, I just have some few things to say regarding us, the Igbos in Nigeria. Although I'm not in Nigeria, but if I was in Nigeria, that would be difficult. I don't know what I don't know what I would have thought of about living Nigeria, but now that I'm outside and I've listened to Nnamdi Kanu and I've listened to what you've said, or I've listened to your program so far, and I've been, following Biafra stuff. I think that we, the Igbos, in the entirety of Igbo land should leave Nigeria and leave all those tribes that hates us. If you think about Southeast, it includes Ijo, includes Ijo, Ibibio, fake. Edo, I don't know if Edo is included, but and Uhobo, Ibibio, all those tribes surrounding Igbos, they're all Southeast. But these tribes, they put, they're the one that, put hatred between us and between us Igbos. And the Yorubas are included. And the worst part is that they will say that Igbos like money. And because they see us making money, they don't know how to make money.
Mm.
And then they'll say that Igbos used to love themselves before, but not now. What are they trying to do to our mindset? They will come out with stuff to belittle us. And those gullible, those weak-minded Igbos will buy it, especially Igbos in the Delta and Igbos in the rivers, cross rivers, and those that's in. I met one Igbo guy here in the United States. His name is Obonna. His last name is Obonna, but he said that he's not Igbo.
Mm.
He's from Eche, Etech. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Eche in Port Harcourt. His last name is Igbo, Obonna. He said that he's not Igbo.
Mm.
And I've met other people too that you just, there's a difference between Igbos that are born in Lagos, outside Igbo land, and Igbos that are born in Igbo land. There's a difference. There's a difference. So what I'm trying to tell to the Igbos is, to us Igbo, to ourselves, is that we must leave Nigeria for our own betterment, for our own good. If we, like, I don't know what to say. If we stay with Nigeria, it's like a runner. It's like a runner, like an athlete that runs. You put like a stone behind his back and expect him to run faster, but he can't.
Mm.
And one thing I have to say about referendum, it has to be for the Igbos alone. Like for the entirety of Igbo land. If we include other surrounding tribes, we're not gonna. Those tribes will bring us back. They'll vote that they want to be from Nigeria. But if it's Igbo alone, I know that most Igbos want Biafra. I want Biafra. You want Biafra. All of us Igbos want Biafra. If we, the Igbos in the entirety, gets Biafra, it will be one. We will have one voice. But because if we, the Igbos, include other tribes, it'll be like another Nigeria, where there'll be tribalism. Like someone and you said is that it's gonna be like Nigeria 2.0. But if we include just the Igbos alone, then we can enforce laws. Like, for example, 4 market days. We, the Igbos, would happily accept that 4 market days because it's ours.
Let me explain to
But
you now.
if we,
Are you
But
listening to me? Ibobia, are you listening to me? Just try to
yeah,
listen to me also. You know, what Mazin Namdekano have taught these things several times. You know, we have connection with so many of our brothers that do not speak exactly the same dialect with us.
I know.
There are mixtures. Like that brother you are talking about now that has Igbo name, you know, and he says it's not Igbo. There's some dialects that their names are Igbo, but when they speak Igbo, there is a mixture. It doesn't have a full dialect with that main Igbo language, but they are Igbo.
I know. I know. I understand.
Hold on. Our people in Edo State, they also have the same 4 market days like us. So it is the same father that bettered us. The same father. You know, like Master Namkan will ask them when they come to the program, you ask them, does your mother tie 2 wrappers? They'll say yes. Do you have 4 market days? They'll say yes. You know, you see, even our food, the kind of food they eat, is the kind of food we eat. If you go to Edo State, like the Isha people, they are Igbo. You know, like if you mention that, like Ise in Isha, is Ise in Igbo. So there's no way we can not be brothers. We are brothers and sisters. So that's why Master Namdekano insists that there's no way you will separate us from our own people. And when it comes, it is referendum that will determine it. If
Yes.
you choose not to be in a nation where Igbo will be a central language, but everybody will have their own indigenous language. Like,
Yes.
here in Italy, where I am, they speak Italian language, but there are villages, there are districts that have their own dialect. In Torino, where I live, they speak Piemontese. I understand Italian, but I don't understand Piemontese. When they speak it, you would think they are speaking French, but they are Italians. What if Italy now say, only those that speak Italian will be Italians? Do you understand? If you go to the place they call Veneto in Italy, their own language when they speak it, the people in Piedmont, here in Torino, they don't understand the language of the Venetians. There are those that come from Calabria, Calabrese, they speak their own indigenous language also, but everybody speaks that uniform Italian language.
Yes, that's how it is.
They're not colonized. Nobody colonized them. They originally understand that they are all Italians.
But that's that's what Igbos don't understand. I mean, has it always been like this, or before Biafran War, or after Biafran War?
It is divide and rule that put us where we are today. Till tomorrow, they are still working on that divide and rule. They are still looking for how they will continue to divide us. That is why we have become resolute to make sure we don't give them any more chance. By the time we frustrate Nigeria and make sure our rebellion intensifies, they will have no choice. We are going to have our self-referendum. This is at home that we are engaging on. It is a plan to make sure that the whole world will understand that we are in control of our territory. Nigeria has no say. You can see it now. The Nigeria have no say. They will come with their propaganda. Nobody's obeying this at home. But they are all shouting. They are crying. I am going to go to the Twitter space later to show us what is going on there. And I'm going to bring the video of the pig in the creek. You see that they are still buying the people within us to scatter us. For example, Asari Dokubo came on national TV, even from Asshole Rock, condemning and trying to destroy the Igbo people. The same, after he finished doing that, the people that were shouting, "Oh, hey, Biafra," with us, still went to the back and are still having dealings with him. Before they went to Finland, pretending as if they were going to do protest for Biafra. They communicated Asari Dokubo with the letter they were going to submit in Finland against Simon Ekpa. The same Asari Dokubo that a few days ago, before they went to Finland, condemned Igbo and is threatening Igbo people, threatening Biafrans. Our own people, Igbo-speaking people, went and started having dealings with him. So you see that when Master Namdekano tell that our enemies are intensifying, even within us, they are buying people. But will it stop Biafra? Will it stop our resolve to be free? It will never stop it. Will it change our mind? It will never change our mind. Will it make us to dilute Mazin Nnamdi gospel because of this kind of blackmail and all these things? No way.
No, I understand. I see what you're saying, but we have in Igbo land, I think we have internal enemies. Like I will say it in Igbo to avoid other people understand what I'm trying to say. The internal osu ochehu na ọha ndị mege ihe Biafra ji na-enwe ihe nsogbu n'ime Biafra. Ochehu na ndị akpọrọ osu ndị mege ihe ndị soge asari takubo ịghọtara.
There are enemies within. We are going to purge Biafra from all those nonsense. I understand. Thank you very much for your contribution, my brother. I really appreciate your. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So while we continue, I'm gonna bring in another of Mazin Nnamdi gospel. If anybody wants to come in, please feel free to use the link. This other message I'm going to bring is a long one. But before I will bring that, I promised us that I was going to play. Yeah, let me bring my Sister Helen's comment. My brother, did you know that even in Italy, some politicians were also trying to divide them? They were telling the Napoli people, should stay only in their religion. You see? So it's not only in Biafra that you have this thing. It happens everywhere. That's the heart of man. Okay. Wait, let me go to Twitter first. I promise us I was going to bring that Asari Tokumbo. Asari Tokumbo. Hope he's going to play. Is he playing? Let me see. It's not playing. No audio. I'm going to refresh. Then. Hold on.
Yesterday, the U.S. sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me. But unfortunately, I don't know whether I deleted or something happened. But a copy of the petition was sent to me. Calvin, you're welcome. But And they accused Simeon Ekpa, DOS. DOS is the highest decision-making body in IPOB. They sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the self-styled prime minister in exile of Bielsa of Biafra. You know, because this name is our own, Sharon Tora, I'm always confusing it. You saw me call Bielsa instead of Biafra, accusing him of terrorism, of killings that are going on, accusing one of their own, a self-styled prime minister of committing terrorist acts in the southeast of Nigeria.
You see, they connive with him, and in fact, they are updating him. Why the question I'm asking now, why are they updating this man? The man doesn't care about them. The man doesn't, he doesn't have any respect for them. Nothing. But they're updating him, their movement. So it shows you that the same paymaster of this man is their paymaster. So whoever is handling this criminal DOS has probably given them instruction that they must report to this Ethiopia. That they must report to him, because I see no reason why they will be communicating with him even when he's insulting them. You see what he's telling them? That they are, reporting one of their own. So he considers Simon Ekpa as one of their own. So he is also grouping you with Simon Ekpa. He doesn't care about you. They wrote him the letter, or they sent him a copy. He looks at it and he deletes it. Because, he is working with the Nigerian government that employed both him and these idiots that went to Finland. And they probably have given them the instruction, give him feedback. Give him feedback. Well, I don't want to dwell so much on this. Let me just play it.
You remember when I spoke to the press from the villa? I said Nnamdi Kanu is no longer in charge. That Simeon Ekpa plotted successful coup, that executed successful coup, and pushed Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. It's only convenient for him to be using the name of Nnamdi Kanu. And the DOS knows it. Everybody knows it. They call them autopilot and so on, yes.
The program is live. Okay. I'm going to allow those that I've brought in. Somebody's asking, is this program live? It's live, okay? All right. Ijama, I'm going to unmute you. Please make your comments if you want.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly?
Very loud, yeah.
All right. So my comment is sometimes I am very much perturbed when I listen to everybody doing this whole Biafran thing. Okay. You know what I think about the whole thing? Why don't we, the Igbo speaking part, save ourselves first? Then the others, if they wish, then let them follow suit. Because if we within among us speaking Igbo speaking Biafrans, and we have enemy within us, how much more enemies do you think the people who don't regard themselves as Igbos but they are Biafrans? How much enemies do you know over there? Like it's too complicated. Why don't we, the Igbo speaking ones, ndị na-asụ Igbo, ka anyị bugodo ụzọ save onwe anyị first before I chọwa ndị ọzọ anyị na-save? Then ha chọzi ọ dị ha mma ha bịawa Nigeria mee ha ọfụma, ha nọ in Nigeria ga-eme ha ọfụma, ha bịa join anyị, because this thing is too complicated. It's too broad. It's all too broad. Like it's too much. It's energy consuming.
Now, the truth is that, let me explain to you. Gone are the days when those things were happening. Now, you see, recently the new map of Biafra has been released. I welcome my brother Elvis. Elvis.nation is in the house. So we're going to have a vibrant night, no matter how brief it is. Thank you, Elvis. You're welcome. You know, if it were before, you can say maybe some of these people in the riverine, they don't care. But now, they are even more interested than some of our people. I'm telling you. If it were before, they will argue about that map. Nobody is arguing about the new map that our Prime Minister have released. Nobody. Because that means everybody that is in that map, including those in Delta, those in Edo, they understand that they are Biafrans. I'm telling you, most of the people that actually call me and encourage me and tell me that they love it and they want freedom are more from even part of Edo and part of Delta. I'm telling you the truth.
Because Mazi, we are not begging nobody. We're not begging nobody.
Nobody's begging anybody.
Yeah, we can stand on our own, because sometimes it feels like we're nonchalant people. Listen, we're not begging nobody.
We should just forget about this, please, IJ. Forget about this argument. We shouldn't be making this argument anymore about actor or hacker. No, how much yourself carry and divine. I'm telling you the truth. They don't give us trouble. You can't go wrong with it from Newi.
Like that, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, most of the people wouldn't get a fast swine. The people that are communicating with this idiot, this pig, are they not in Aswibo? So what are we talking about here? So let us not make that argument anymore or saying that Kai will only the Igbo speaking. The Igbo speaking within so who carry on now. If I is not Igbo. So what are you talking about? So that's why I'm telling you, we shouldn't join the idiots that are making those kind of arguments. We shouldn't even bring it up. If Mazen Namdekan was here, if people start making that argument, I wonder how he's going to shun them. So that shouldn't be any argument at all. People, they're more committed. Anyone sabo, anyone this if Nima Alibo, Ndina Sina ha choice on Nigeria. Buribu. Why? Because of that, Guinea Merea. How they want that things from the politicians.
Absolutely.
They keep getting something from the politicians. And I'm happy that Helen is coming in. And I'm bringing Helen in. But let's quickly have our... Okay, Elvis, please, let it not be that I play this, our brother. He's here. IJ, are you okay? You want to say something else? Or
no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. You stay safe.
All right.
Good job. Thank you,
Bless
brother.
Bless you there.
Bye.
Bless you. Bye. Okay, Chukudi Nwa Biafra, please, can you just quickly make your delivery, please? Chukudi Nwa Biafra. Chukudi Nwa Biafra, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, please.
Good evening.
Quickly make your line is not clear.
Yeah.
Are you connected from the zoo?
Can you hear me? Yes, actually, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, but quickly
actually, I'm coming from the zoo.
Okay, quickly make your comments, please.
Okay, all right. Pastor Bama, I just want to say a big thank you to you all who are there for us, and especially our PM, who has been the face of the struggle over the more years now, for like getting to 2 years. I want to say the big thank you to you. Then I want to speak on the subject matter right now. And that is on the issue of Asari Dokubo versus Uchechi and the members of JS. I believe all of us, most of us have not forgotten. Initially, when our leader was captured, and these same people ganged up to meet Asari Dokubo. You know, it was not today, it didn't just start today. They have been together in all this. Asari Dokubo is being fingered as one of those that planned about the rendition of our leader. You know, and these guys from onset, including Karuwai, have from onset been in collude with this very particular pig. So, what we are seeing today is the manifestation of what has started earlier on in this particular rendition matter. You see, so nobody should be surprised of whatever you are seeing today. They are all planning, and our leader knows all this, and that's why they don't want him out. How can somebody be saying that Nnamdi Kanu does not have control anymore? Yes, you don't want him out. The same person you say he doesn't have control. You say you don't want him out. What does that tell you? It tells you that they know too well. And even the only person coming closer to actually what's going on here now is this useless EJ, who used to say that our leader have contract with our PM. You know, so some of them know that he is the only one, and autopilot at POB is the only group right now. The Biafra Republic government in Israel, the only group that we know that they are there for our people. They know all this. And our leader usually say that once you begin to tell ourselves the truth, our people the truth, and they look your way, they will follow you. You don't need to shout much. They know the truth. So what we are facing today in our space here is actually very commendable. This latest heat that our PM is giving them. Regardless of, I don't know if you have watched the meeting, the resolution of the meeting of the Igbo leaders in Abuja today. Useless fools went to have meeting of a region in another region in Abuja. Well, they have come up to speak. They are going to meet Mr. President on this and that. But I am very, very much happy with even this coming 2 weeks. Our people are rejoicing because everybody has seen that is the only way we are holding this people on the tight corner.
Thank you.
And I was the one that told our prayer that he should take to round it up, my brother, Pastor Bam, we are doing well, and you people are the best. The 100 men that our leader has been looking for are here. So thank you so much. Thank you, Biafran. God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless our PM, Simon Ekpa. God bless all the prime ministers, all the ministers within the Biafra government in Ezra, and all our media team, and Umada, especially
Thank you.
our Egbeje job.
Thank you.
So much, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Elvis, please take the microphone, please.
Pastor Bam.
My brother.
Pastor Bam, long time. I say make I come greet you.
You're welcome, my brother.
I say make I come greet you. How far now? How is everything?
I know. You see what thing that they do now? Before they make any move, they go and communicate with Asari.
I'm telling you, that's exactly immediately you are seeing that Asari video because I've not watched it. Because I've been watching you.
Okay, should I play it again so you hear it from the
Yeah. You have to play it again because I've been watching you. Immediately I hear this Asari this thing. That is why before you continue, our sister Helen Peters, my sister, it's nice to be on a program with you today. I greet you. Greetings from here.
That's our beloved Helen.
Yeah, it's so nice to be with her here today.
Thank you. God bless you. I
Bless you
appreciate
too,
it.
sister.
Bless you. Okay, let me play it now.
Please,
Please.
it is very that you see that video is very, very, very important. It's a
Yes,
very, very, very important video. Very important.
yes. Okay, listen. If you're not hearing it, you tell me. Let me play it. If you hear it, just tell me you're hearing it.
Yesterday, the US sent a delegation with a Kenga.
Is it playing?
It's playing,
Yeah.
Including the wife of Marzi Ina. Yesterday, the US sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Marzi Inamde Kano. To Finland.
Now the name will go choke and be that.
To submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me. But unfortunately, I don't know whether I deleted or something happened. But a copy of the petition was sent to me. Calvin, you're welcome. But, and they accused Simeon Ekpa. DOS is the highest decision-making body in IPOB. They sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the self-styled prime minister in exile of Bielsa, of Biafra. You know, because this name is our own, Sharon Tora, I'm always confusing it. You saw me call Bielsa instead of Biafra. Accusing him of terrorism, of killings that are going on, accusing one of their own, a self-styled a self-styled prime
Accusing
minister
one of their own.
Okay.
of committing terrorist acts in the southeast of Nigeria.
Pastor Mama, cut it here. This is so irritating, so disgusting. Just cut it here first. Please, just cut it first. Cut it first. See. See, listen, guys, people that are watching this, I don't know which education background everybody here have. I believe that we have a lot of mature people watching this. It doesn't matter whether you like Simon Ekpa or not. You must not love him. But one thing you have to understand is this. Look at how, first of all, look at the body language. Look at how relaxed this man is. Look at how he's talking. He's wiping his mouth. He's drinking something. He's not shouting. No, this is like somebody that he have them in his pocket. He have them in his hands. They are now reporting to him. He's now the organ. They send him a copy and he deleted it because he don't care about the copy they sent him. I don't understand. Man, I am almost busting now, like so much disgust. That is the extent that they have pushed Mazen Namdekanu to. Somebody that came just yesterday to tell you that he's been killing you with his special force. You saw it with your eyes. He told in Abuja, the place that all the world ministers used to do their press conference, press release in Abuja. That is where this man was standing in the government house, telling you that Mazen Namdekanu must die in prison. And today, just today, you send him a copy of pursuing Simon Ekpa. So now, if you are a Biafran, yeah, all right, and you don't want to understand that DOS is compromised, you don't want to get it, whether it's juju they gave you, whether it's whatever is it that they gave you, my brother, if after this, that's why I came in only because of this disgusting video. If you look at him, we're going to play it again. You will see how relaxed as Oga Pata Pata. Do you know what's Oga Pata Pata? My boy sent me the copy because
He's in
I have
charge.
things to do. I don't even know I deleted it because I didn't even read it. It's not even important. After all, it's one of them. You know, after all, they are like seriously. Somebody that told you yesterday that he been killing you. Somebody that swear that he's going to be continue killing you. Somebody that swear that that's your leader you say you love. You say that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the one that telling you that he's going to perish in jail. And now, what exactly is the connection? Why didn't they send me a copy? I am not a Biafran. They're supposed to send me a copy and send Nigeria a copy, but they never sent us a copy. But they sent a copy to their boss. Who is answering to who? Who is answering to? My sisters, my brothers, if you don't want to get this, it doesn't matter whether you like me or not. You don't have to like me. If you don't get this into your head, that this DOS are now officially one Nigeria. They are now officially working with Asari Dokubo. They are now officially, after you watch this video, they are now officially reporting to their Oga Pata Asari Dokubo. If you don't want to get it, then it is your problem. My brother, thank you so much. I am just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Elvis. Helen, you don't see him now. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I'm speechless. So I don't know what to say again. Hey, my goodness. First of all, good evening. I appreciate every one of you, my family. Love you all. But this is so pathetic. I don't know what to say. You can imagine the extent they have gone. A man that just came out, was it not last week? That his video was just trending everywhere. How he insulted everybody, even to the to MNK. He insulted everybody that they shouldn't release MNK.
He said from the presidential office that they should Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And after these people heard him say that thing, they are still communicating with him. They are working with him.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
and when we tell you that these people do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, some of these people will be calling us the bad people.
You know, they said they are going to play dirty.
Yeah, yes. That's
they said they are going to play dirty.
Let me show BIAFRANS. Let me show BIAFRANS. They said they want to fight dirty now.
They are no longer ashamed of what they are going to do anymore because this is the last battle now. If we should get our Biafra, they are in trouble. And if they should release MNK, they are in trouble. So they want to play dirty. They are no longer ashamed. Anything can happen. Do you understand? So anybody that is still believing these evil men, because I don't know what to call them again, they are evil. Nothing but evil.
Evil.
Oh my goodness. Anyone that still listens to these evil men, they are their own peril. Because I can't help them.
Well, nobody's listening. The truth is that people know 98%. Let me just, maybe for benefit of doubt, let me say only 2% were before now actually listening to them. Maybe because they are still having Radio Biafra. But those that are still listening to that Radio Biafra, and you will see this man, because they cannot boldly come and refute. If they dare come out and say that Asari is lying, Asari will show them the evidence.
So you see what he said? Do you see what he said? They are reporting their very own.
Their very own, yes.
Do you understand that language?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for my sisters that are saying we the Igbo should go this and that. My dear, with the rest non-Igbo speaking Biafrans, we are not the problem of the Biafra that we are not getting. No. It is within the Igbo speaking Biafra.
Exactly.
It is within them. For me, I have done my founding, I've done my work, I've already convinced my people that this is who we are and we are going home. I don't know about you. Probably somebody that is even condemning the rest of us now that only Igbo should go might not. In your family, you have not even done the work. Maybe it's only you that believe in Biafra in your family. But we are still there watching. Because look at the fight that is going on now within Igbo-speaking Biafra.
Yes.
Within them.
Within us.
So if you cannot believe yourself, how do you expect Asada to believe you?
No, you are talking about within Igbo. Within Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people that are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go. The people preaching the
People
Biafra
are
to you, look at what they
afraid
are doing.
not to come and join. If they see that the Igbos are united and want to fight this battle for everybody to be free, everybody will be willingly to join up the fight. But meanwhile, they are afraid to be betrayed. You understand? People are afraid if I should support now. I don't know if they will see later betrayed me, this and that. So many thoughts are going on. You know, I told you, I don't want my identity out there. You know that. I told you this. Because I'm doing fundings. I know whom I am. I'm doing my job. You understand? And I know every report that is coming to me. Please, I don't know what kind of cost is upon this kind of race that they cannot at least believe their own self. They cannot at least love and have one say. How can somebody that insulted every one of you last week you want to fight dirty and you go back to him because you want to fight dirty? My dear, I beg, I leave it here. Let others still contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, beloved. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. Thank you. All right. We have Obi Eze. Obi Eze, can you please unmute yourself? Obi Eze, can you please unmute yourself, please?
Hello, Pastor Van.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening from my area.
Good evening.
Yeah, greet everybody in the house. The area I want to touch about the lady that spoke about the 5 states to go. You know, sometimes due to the condition of Nigeria, about history, some people don't know about Igbo states. Well, when you are talking about Igbo state, Igbo speaking states, it's not only the 5 states is the Igbo speaking area. Like, for example, Delta State was created, maybe I think Babangida created Delta State 1991 or something like that. And some part of Igbos from Anambra State was carved into just the River Niger. They used the River Niger, divide it. The other side is Delta State. And now those parts of Delta State are saying they're not Igbo. But Delta State it's former Anambra State. Some part of Delta is former Anambra State. They connected from Anambra State and the Edo State and carve out Delta State. The same thing Benue State. Then carve some part of Enugu State and merge it with the Benue State. And some part of Enugu State and some part of Anambra State and merge it with the Kogi State. They are speaking Igbo. Those people are Igbo people, but they are in the Kogi State. How are you going to leave your brother and your sisters over there and say only the 5 Igbo speaking states? It's not 5. Some part of Imo State was carved into River State. Some part of Igbo speaking Imo State of today was carved into River State. So you can't just say 5 Igbo speaking states. It doesn't work like that. Our people are in those states, even in Cross River, even in Akwa Ibom. So part of Abia State was carved into Akwa Ibom State. And up to today, they're still speaking Igbo. They are our people, the same culture. So we are not going to that is politics. It doesn't work. It's not in the recess. That is politics. So that's the area I just want to touch.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a good one. Thank you. Somebody say, Asari Dokubo still have a copy of that letter. He just want them to deny it so that he can make it open and show the letter. Say he deleted the letter is a lie. It's possible. It's possible. He wishes it to, because he just disgraced them, telling them that he was one of their own. Pathetic people. Oh, somebody is calling me insistently. I don't know if you have something to say. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm having a program. Do you know? Okay, are you the one? Okay, use the link and come in now. This phone will cost you. Okay, you want to talk to the speaker? Let me put you through then. Just make it very quickly. All right then. All right, go ahead now. You're on speaker.
Okay, thank you very much. You know, normally whenever I go back from work and try to join, you'll be making a last prayer. That's why I asked today. So let me chip in very fast about this longer care about Biafra. They are not no more with us. What they are now doing is, just to achieve that in which they boasted about. That means instead of Simon getting us Biafra, they will rather scatter everything.
Okay.
That is what they are doing now. They no longer care about our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They no longer care about getting Biafra. They no longer, for them, it's finished. And they know that now, once our leader comes out, all of them are gone. So they are now hell-bent to scatter everything like they boasted before. That is their game now. Because I cannot reason how normal human beings like they claim to be, will send such a copy to this man of all men and less on earth. Is unacceptable. We cannot. I just cannot see any sense in it.
So you can't wrap your mind around it.
Like they posted. Another one is.
Hello, go ahead, please.
That is it. That is just a point. So another issue, okay, like our brother had hinted about the our sister who said something, made a comment about 5 Igbo states. Yeah, that is clear. We cannot leave our brothers in Nigeria as the situation is. We have to go with them. Simple referendum. If they vote no, they remain. If they vote yes, they go with us. That is all we want.
Yes.
And nothing more, nothing else.
Thank you.
That's just it. That's Mazi. I think next time I'll be opportunity to spend more time with you and your program. That would be lovely.
Thank you.
Because I just want to make this point clear that these people are no longer fighting for Biafra because it is certain to see.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Okay, please, let's do this back. Let us take the people on the platform very sharply to 2 minutes. Let me start from Gladys Pure Heart. Gladys Pure Heart, can you unmute yourself, please? Just 2 or 3 minutes so that Vam will go to bed.
Mazi Vam, good evening from here.
Thank you.
Good evening to everybody. You see, Asari Dokubo, God is just exposing him the more. DOS, they have compromised long ago. But the people that didn't believe Simon Ekpa, what God is doing now is to expose them so that the rest people will see the truth. Because there's a lot, even when he was talking of Ejiofor and Ezokome going to court and a lot going on. Some people were still doubting Simon, RPM. A lot of people were doubting him. A lot of people were still against him. But this 1 week sit at home, everything is exposing them more.
Yes.
You know, a lot will still happen. Like this Asari Dokubo, or whatever they call him, that went to Aso Rock and did what he did and came out. The whole Nigeria was shaking. Oh, he said this, he said that. I remember before the election, Mazi Simon came out and was talking about those security that Tinubu was using. You understand? People didn't really get it until he now came out again to say that they are the people and with their uniform and the cap. Finally, he now went to Aso Rock to now expose himself. DOS, they were still hiding. Chike Doziem, they were still hiding. If not, why after 1 week, the ones that are still following DOS will now come out? A lot of people came out. Today, they were just making video, ranting that he's calling for 2 weeks sit at home. In a normal situation, what they should be saying is they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not, We will go down for 2 weeks. But why fighting the 2 weeks? Do you understand?
So they are no longer fighting. They're no longer fighting for Mazin Namdekano. They are fighting every other team. They are fighting every other team, but not for the release of Mazin
Exactly. Exactly. Like the 1 week sit at home. I called everybody I know. I said, even when they ask you people to come out, do not come out. Now they've given 2 weeks sit at home if they don't release him. They didn't say the sit at home is coming. It stands if they don't release him. So why fighting sit at home does not stand? You people should be talking of they should release him and not the sit at home. You see where their problem is coming. So it's no more freedom. They are fighting Simon. They said they don't want Biafra, but Biafra will come. We are going home. Now, Nigeria, they are saying that they're gonna do another election because because court is saying that Peter Obi they will come. If they, due to history that they took away from Nigeria, a lot of them don't know anything about themselves. All they know is that there is a country, one bush country, one zoo called Nigeria. They are all together there, like ants. If they know what they are doing, they won't accept that election. They should come out and say, let's do referendum. Let's go home, because they've experienced it. A lot of people have not voted before. Before I left Nigeria, over 25 years ago, I did not vote. I don't come out to vote because it's somehow, I've everly known that what they do is to select. Nigeria has never favored me. So what am I coming there to kill myself to come and vote? So at this point in time, because what has happened in March, this year, they should be able to reason and say, we don't want election. Let them give us the referendum. But the fools that still want Tunumbu or whatever they are looking for, they will be there. Maybe they will come out again after all their PVC was seen in the soccer well and everywhere. You understand? So I just pray that as they are chasing Simon Ekman, they will be falling. As they are chasing him, I think they said Biafra is a spirit. Confusion will be setting in their life. They won't even know what they are doing. Because it's obvious now. It's so obvious. Anybody that is still following them, maybe there's something that person has eaten. Because this one is open now. They should be able to go arrest. Asari Dr. Bob will deal with them.
Yes. Thank you.
He will deal with them.
Thank you. Let's take on.
Thanks for the good work you do every morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're all together. We are going home. People have suffered a lot.
Yeah.
Even the Europe where we are, it's not easy. We need to go back to our own homeland.
Yeah, Thank you.
God bless you. Have a good night.
Blessings. All right. Doreen, sweet Doreen, open your mic, my beloved.
Hello, Pastor Bam. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine.
All hail Biafran.
Biafra, we hate
if we remember, I'm coming towards ENCOURAGMENT now. If we remember the time the DOS fired ENCOURAGMENT, it was like a snake. You know how you cut a snake and then he's looking for where to end his life. Then at a point, with all the comment that he made, that he's gonna destroy everything, blah, 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 and the letter brought him back. Even he said that his sister asked him to quit before it get worse. So ENCOURAGMENT is not there for good. If his group will know better, he is not there for good anymore. He is a demon that wants to destroy. He's just there to destroy no matter what it is. Instead of him to go out in shame, he decided to come back and to bring all the 7 demons in him to fight. And that's what he's doing. Ikenguragu is no good at all for anybody, even the DOS. Is a demon, very demonic human being. I am happy that they went to Finland and they use drink, kaka or whatever they use to pray. And I listened to their prayer. And I'm happy. And I say this because it's going to fire back to them.
Exactly.
Whatever they pray there is going to haunt them back. That's why I say this says that, because I listened to that prayer. I said, oh my God, why do people use their mouth to condemn themselves? Because that's exactly what they did.
Exactly.
They condemned themselves. Look at Asari Dokobo that said whatever he said, was it last week or last 2 weeks? And it was all over the insult inflicted on Igbos, like
everywhere.
Said all odd things.
Even the one Nigeria were attacking
everybody. And then not long that he said it was him that was committing all the crime, that whatever that was happening with the Christians in the north, Imo State, Anambra, he mentioned all these areas.
And he categorically said that Buhari employed him. He said
yes.
Buhari,
yes.
Somebody that is employed by Buhari is the person Chinas and Wasetan and Chike Dozieha, all of them are actually reporting to.
Working with him, not just reporting to, working with him. They get order from him what to do. The same Ansari Dokubo that Simon Ekpa, with all video evidence, operate that special squad that was in Ihamufu, Enugu, killing our people. What evidence again do our people need? Even those people they send, whatever they sent to Finland, they have evidences, they have videos, they have concrete evidence to exonerate Simon Ekpa from being terrorist.
Yes.
What is his name? Oba formed his own and called them red something. And they came out, they displayed. So we have all this evidence. So I don't know what brain, even the Asari that is sending them, or governors of Biafra land that are sending them, or even the Oluku that is commands the zoo that didn't go to school. What are they thinking? They think that the white people are idiots. They work with evidence and facts. And that is where Simon Ekpa will nail all of them. Because they don't work with facts.
Nip them to the ball.
They're so stupid to be doing all this, sending something that is committing terrorism. Even the one that they came without a uniform in one of the House of Rep guy in Idato, the camera caught them red-handed. Red-handed. Otherwise, they would have said, oh, it's Simon Ekpa. So we have all this evidence, koro everywhere in the video. What are they talking about? What are they being? Why? Oh my God, who did this thing to these people? Please. Well, the only thing you know that they've eaten the forbidden fruit. They cannot go back. The money that was posted on the head of Nnamdi Kanu, they ate it. The prophecy of Nnamdi Kanu that many people will be bought over is happening. Exactly. So what are we talking about? Because those prophecies have to come to fulfillment, and it has to be human being.
Exactly.
And now it's our people that they're using. That's if they understand when they go to bed, and if they have some of them that are married, their wife will call them their attention and say, look at what Asade said. Your own. Simon Ekpa, he refers Simon Ekpa as their own, one of their own.
One of their own.
One of their own. Can somebody that breastfeed from a mother think about this word from that man? So, and one of our sisters said, the non-speaking Igbo, who are causing all this disaster? Igbo-speaking idiots. Igbo-speaking fools. They are the problem that we have.
I'm telling you.
Because I know there was one guy that I listened. Normally, I don't follow most of this, but I listened to that. He was tearing Asari Dokubo into pieces. It's from that area. And he said, don't think that you can do anything to separate us from Biafra. I was excited. Asari is only one man. It's just few percent of idiots in their midst that is maybe saying we are not. What is the word? Who knows them? What do they know? Who know? Can you Google their name? Put their name in the Google and it shows up now. So they're not even minority anyway. To even count them, they're insignificant. Please, let's not say they're not happy. They are fighting. A lot of them are fighting very well in this struggle. We're all the same. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doreen. Thank you. All right. Please, let's take Elvis. Do you want to put some ice on the cake here?
Yes, my brother. Just like I know you want to sleep. Just like 2 minutes before I leave you to sleep.
No, don't go because Namia, you go close this program.
Yes, what I forgot. I want to beg if there is any Biafran listening to us now that knows how to do editing. This person is going to get a reward. But if I say the reward now, the person is going to do it because of the money. Okay. What the person have to do is, to go and bring out this video when Asari Dokubo is threatening the whole Igbo race. He will cut it together. Just not manipulation. That thing that he was saying, everybody know what he said. He put it in a nice way. Then put when DOS is saying that we are declared Asari Dokubo 1/3 on Radio Biafra. That is, they say that they declare him 1/3. He put it together from the DOS, and now when DOS is now licking his ass, like worshiping him, like when DOS is now submitting a copy, like he said, the one he said now that DOS is submitting a copy to him, which means they are bowing to him, which means he's the boss. Just that I think that kind of video we make out the 2% of Biafran are still listening to DOS. We make them, maybe when they will listen to this kind of video, they will start to reason. How can DOS all of a sudden start to submit copy of letter to Asari Dokubo? What is the connection? Who is connecting them? Who is their boss? Who is their paymaster? Who brought them together? Somebody might have brought them together. Who is the person that brought them together? I don't think it's Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I don't think he's a God. I don't think, somebody brought them together. So if anybody that is listening can do it, the person can just tell me and the person will get a reward. I know how to do editing, but I don't have that time to go and find the videos and download it and put it together. Like in a nice way. Asari said he's going to kill you. Asari have been killing you. Even Ahamefu Special Squad. Even Simon Ekpa broadcast exposition. You understand? If the person can put it together in a nice way, the person is going to get a reward from me because this is the truth. This is fact. Let's document it so that when Mazinan Kano comes, we're not going to tell him, Asari said this, the video will be scattered everywhere. No. Let's put it together. Let's put it together. Until now, they are not bowing to him. They are not like he's Otakara, Otakara, Asari. It seems they think that they can be always instigating problem in Biafra land. They can always be causing confusion, telling people to go out, and Nigeria government will be killing people and burning people. So it's better when people know who they are. If the people, after knowing who they are, that they are compromised and they still want to obey them, then it's left for them.
Yeah.
So anybody that can do it, if you have Pastor Vam number, do it and send it to Pastor Vam. I will get it. And if the video is good, you will get a very good reward for that. So that's how I want to chip in.
Do Elvis.
That's how I want to chip in.
Beautiful. Okay, we have Divine. I'll give you only 2 minutes, please.
But Pastor Vam, I have to leave you.
Okay, no problem. Good night.
I'm going. Next time. Okay,
right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
All right. Divine, please make your submission in 2 minutes. Divine, are you talking?
Yes, I'm talking. Are you hearing me?
I'm not hearing you, and I wonder if people are hearing you.
Hey, hello, are you hearing me?
Your voice is very low. You are in the bedroom. Should we leave you? Maybe next time you come and you make your point.
Okay. Because I'm are you hearing me now? Hello?
Your voice is low. Please, people on the comment section, can you hear him?
Hello?
That Onyi, can you hear him? Helen, can you hear this speaker?
Hello? Are you hearing me loud enough?
Your voice is low. No problem. Good night. Some other time we will take you in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Your voice is very low. Joseph, okay, Joseph, you have disappeared by yourself. Thank you. And I am going to call it a night here. I appreciate you, fellow Biafrans. Please remember what Elvis said. Remember what Elvis said. Make a compilation of Asare, the pig. Asare in the creek. The pig in the creek. Make a compilation of all his boasting, threatening Ndibo, then put them in a video and if you can get the part of Ndi Nzama shouting on Radio Biafra. I don't know who was shouting. I don't watch Radio Biafra anymore. So they must have been shouting there on Radio Biafra. We will finish him. We will do him this. He is now on our way. We will get him. You know how Chilas and Wasetan used to scream. Get all those ones, put it together, and then get this one where they are now working together with him and put it together. We are going to make it a compilation, and then we'll play it and make it go viral. When Onyendu comes out, he will see it. But Onyendu already have rejected these criminals. Onyendu doesn't communicate with them anymore. Onyendu have rejected Efai Ejiofor. Onyendu doesn't confide in him anymore. The lawyer that Onyendu confide in now is Aloy Ejimako. Aloy Ejimako has taken it upon himself to challenge anybody that will open their mouth again and say that IPOB is enforcing sit at home. Because as you can now see, Autopilot have done its job. Now we are IPOB, one family. The IPOB of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot possibly count these people as IPOB. People that are working with an agent recruited by an impostor. Remember how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disdained that impostor. Today, our Prime Minister put up the picture of the impostor who just left office. They show his leg for the first time. We saw his leg. His leg was looking like the leg of a 25-year-old. It was there. I don't know if I can bring that picture out. Let me go and bring it and show you. The picture is there. His leg is like that of a 15-year-old, a 25-year-old boy. That is the one that employed this. People, stop calling me, please. I can't take any call again. Please don't call me again. I can't take any call. It's late. It's 1 a.m. here. All right. I want to show you guys this one. Please, I can't take any call. Don't call me. It's late, okay? You see him? I wish I could expand it, but I can't. That's it. The leg, Okuya the Koko, 25 years old. So you can see that, you can see the consistency of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot possibly be working with these people that this 25-year-old who was an impostor, who was taking the place of an 85-year-old man, and he employed Asare Dokubo, and the so-called DOS are now working with Asare Dokubo. Will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be working with these people? No way. So that is why you must now know that we are the IPOB. So don't call us Autopilot. Autopilot is the pilot that brought us to where we are. You know, we were in a struggle before. Now we are in a liberation fight. We are what? In a liberation movement. We are no longer in a Chinasan wants it and the bedbug. He said, from now on, we have activated the act of fighting dirty in all round of this struggle. They are still in struggle. We have left them behind. We are no longer in struggle. We are in the freedom movement. What? We are in the freedom movement. And if anybody asks you, tell them we are in charge. Anybody that asks you, tell them we are in charge. We are the IPOB. We are in charge. And these two IPOB have declared if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released from the 31st of July, it is 2 weeks. Sit at home. You are going to get the full details of all the days and everything. As our Prime Minister said it, we're going to make a jingle about it and we're going to put it out there. So they are fighting dirty. They are now calling man Simon Ekpa Boko Haram. You see them, how Boko Haram weapons are coming into Biafra land through Simon Ekpa. That is what the Itibori boss, criminals, bedbugs, Ndezama, that is what they are now doing. They are now fighting dirty. That is why they can go as far as working with the pig in the creek. They don't care. They work with the pig in the creek. They are not IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not recognize them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recognizes only one IPOB, the one that is consistent with his legacy, the one that is not bought over, the one that is not sold out. Do you understand? If anybody asks you, let me repeat it for the last time. Anybody asks you, tell them we are in charge. Tell them we are in charge. You can see the good that is marked there. Nike, we are in charge and we are moving to the permanent side. IPOB, 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 one family. Go and tell them we are moving to the permanent side and we are in charge. Ikengurago is the correspondent that is directly connected to the pig in the creek, giving him all the information. And Delilah, the side chick of Asari Tokumbo, is there. Asari Tokumbo, you heard him mention the name of Delilah. He mentioned the people he mentioned are Delilah and Ikengurago. So these are the direct correspondent. Ikengurago is connected in the way of correspondent. Delilah is connected in the way of side chick. They are connected. So tell them it is Van that said it. And Akarimokun Kota. Akarimia. So we are moving forward and Biafra is here. May God bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless every one of you. May God bless our Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless our Eastern Security Network. May God bless all our Umuadas. May God bless all our women, every one of them. May God bless them. May God bless our beloved sister Chichi. May God bless you and give you the fortitude to bear this loss. We love you, Sister Chi. I love you, Pastor Van Van. I love you. May the Lord give you the fortitude to bear the loss. And we'll continue to pray for you, and we'll continue to pray for every one of us. The Lord will give us the grace to overcome. He say, IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. Somebody say, will you pray for me? I pray for you. May the God of Biafra bless you, and may you support Biafra wherever you are. I don't know if you are English or you are wherever. The name sound English. Adams. Tell them in England that Chukwuokike Abiama, the God we serve, is angry with them because they are supporting Nigeria. Tell them. But you that is here to support Biafra, the blessings of Biafra will follow you. The God of Biafra will open doors for you and open ways for you. In the mighty name of Chukwuokike Abiama. Why is this person insisting on calling me? Hello? You want to contribute? Okay, let me put you on speaker. I should put you on speaker? This stop. All right, Biafrans, good night. I love you all. Come